Gaffer, another good point against another good team.
Yeah, I thought it was a good game. I think two good footballing teams. We knew it was going to be difficult with the turnover from Boston to Darlington to tonight against teams that are, a couple teams that are full time. So we knew it was going to be difficult. Just disappointed with the start to the second half. Possibly they're changing shape. Just for that sort of period of time, we didn't settle. They've scored, then we've changed shape, then scored, and I thought we deserved what we got out of the game. I think, look, I'm told I don't smile enough on here at results, and I think before the game we talked about and made it about us. We knew how Chester would set up, have good rotation, short passes are good, fullbacks get forward, the forwards were going to be a handful, and I think we just dealt with it, and we had little bits where we could go and hurt them with it, and I thought overloading deep just to gain control, we did that a lot in spells first half, even though they were the better team, but I thought second half we were a match for them. I thought probably for a 20-minute spell, just before the goal and just after the goal, we had more of a dominant spell in the game, which we put them on the back foot, and look, it was a real good performance. I've said to the lads, I'm really proud. I think for Rushall to be playing Chester in a league game, I think I took over this is my 6th season, so 6 seasons ago we were joint bottom at step 3, and Chester would have been in the National League. They're destined for Football League, and to show where we've come in that space of time, to be competing with them now at the same level, and doing really well. I think the personality of the players was really good today. When we had to dig in, the boys dug in, and that was always going to be something we had to do. And I think the one thing that we said before we went out, we didn't want to get outworked. If we don't get outworked, I felt we would get something like we do in most of the games that we've played well in. So no, for me, fantastic performance and very, very much deserved.
Obviously, 2 penalties decided the result. What were your thoughts on the decisions?
I don't really know. I think the one against us was just sort of a random time, and I don't think much appealed for it. The referee thought about it and give it. Look, I couldn't tell, so it's very difficult to say. Even with ours, I couldn't really tell. They weren't happy with it, but Fletcher's tucked it away, and it's what we deserved. It's what we deserve. Like them, we're very much depleted. We've got 4 on the bench. One of them's a reserve lad. We are at in a tough stage at the minute. And the good thing is, there's light at the end of the tunnel. We've Danny, Greeny, and Mance, set to return, which is gonna. And Aiden. To be fair, Aiden was on the bench tonight, not fit. So again, someone we couldn't use. To get those 4 back and back out onto the pitch will be massive, because I think like tonight, and it's not a disrespect to Chester, I'm sure they'll finish where they want to finish, and we're chasing different, we're on a different journey to them, but with them out there tonight, we are much better, missing the top scorer in the league and stuff like that. So it is difficult for the boys at the minute, but every week, especially the last 4 games, with 4 games unbeaten now, won 1 and drew 3, and to Alfreton was tough. Going to Boston, fantastic. Darlington was tough, and getting a result. And then tonight was always going to be the big test, because we were going to play probably the best football inside out of the 4 games we've had. And I'm sure they'll look at us now, and I'm always saying this to the players, we don't get much respect. It's rather a token gesture that it's Rushall, so we should beat them, or they're big, strong, but we're not. We're a good footballing team, and we showed Chester that tonight. We showed Boston that we can go and play. So look, I'm really pleased. hard work starts again, you know, with Blythe. This was such a quick turnover to play a team that tactically are difficult to play against. You know, massive credit to the lads, because I thought where we pressed from and just giving them that information over the last couple of days was always going to be difficult, because we're not showing them how to do it, we're just telling them. So all the diagrams and bits and bobs that you can use these days for analysis doesn't, you know, it's still not enough for a side like us competing against a side that are effectively full-time. So it was always going to be difficult. Boys went and put a shift in. I think we finished stronger. I think that's fair to say. I think the counter-attack at the end, just disappointed we didn't sort of create anything. But no, on the grand scheme of things, I thought it was a real good performance. It's another sort of Rushall type performance again. We knew we'd score tonight. That was one thing. So we did say if we go a goal down, we're very confident in scoring. I think we're the 8th top highest goal scorers in the league, so we do score goals, and in most games we do. So we knew we'd get a goal. I think it's learning, and for, I don't know, for 20 minutes we were going for it, and then the last 10 it was like, you know what, it's Chester. It's a massive point for us, because, you know, they've gone on a real good run away from home, but we knew that run would come to an end at some point. You know, law of averages, it's going to come to an end, and we wanted it to be tonight, but it weren't for the want of trying.
Lewis Hudson was captain tonight, and he was on Saturday as well. Is that a reflection of how well he's been since he came into the club? Yeah.
Hoodie's a leader in the group. He's you know, he's been one of our best players this season. Obviously with Greeny and Mance missing, it's difficult. And we have passed it round, you know, Scholes has had it, Fletch and Hoodie, and they're very much respected within the group, and Hoodie's had it now with his goal against Boston, being captain, and the performance on Saturday, and you know, he's had it tonight as well, and he'll tell me he's unbeaten, so he should have it next week, which he probably will. But just a mention for the new lads coming in, because it's you know, we're asking them to have our spirit and our fight and be on our journey, and it's hard when lads come in. But again, Sonny done well, Sully done well, but Luke was outstanding for me. Very good. It's a great addition to the squad. He's been a top player for us, and you know, we've hopefully now we can get some players back after or for Saturday, which will be massive, and then, like I say, try and have a strong sort of finish for Christmas.